Okay, thank you. Thank you. Want to say welcome to Jorpolleh Talks. Tonight is the first night of our first podcast, and this is our first episode. So we are glad and I'm so much excited to welcome every one of you. I want to say welcome again to Jorpolleh Talks, where real voices spark real impact. This is the space where RDS grows. This is the place where RDS grows, purpose awaken, conversations shape destiny. So now I want to tell you that get ready to think deeper, speak louder, and live bolder. Let's dive into today's discussion. So very shortly, we're going to come back with our topic tonight. We have a very interesting topic, kind of interesting topic to talk about tonight. So I hope you follow, you share also with people, and so that they can also learn from what we're about to discuss here tonight. It's amazing to welcome you guys. Yes. Okay, so we want to welcome you again. We want to say welcome. So tonight discussion or our first episode discussion focuses on procrastination. So we're going to be talking about procrastination. Hope you follow carefully wherever you are. I want you to also get a pen and paper or a copybook. Remember, the hand is a digital recorder of the mind. So whatever the mind captures when the hand does not write it down, definitely when the mind forgets to retain those things, it can be difficult. So tonight we're going to dive into our discussion. We're going to be talking about procrastination, its effects, and how to overcome them. So as you are following, I want to say thank you for joining. So we are talking about something that has stolen dreams. Procrastination is something that has stolen dreams, delayed destinies. Procrastination delayed destiny and kill many great ideas. That's what procrastination does, or that's what it has does. Because a lot of great people today you are seeing out there, they never allow it to happen to them. That's why you are seeing them. They are all on the world stage. And those people, some people you are seeing today, they are complaining that life did not treat them well. It's because they procrastinated some of their life. They were rescheduling things. They were rescheduling things that could not, you know, that could help them take them to another level. If you were supposed to do those things by this time, I want you to examine your life. I want you to think about it. Think about it tonight. So now let's talk about procrastination. How many times have you said this? I will start tomorrow. How many times have you said this? That you will start tomorrow. How many times? I know you have said that several times. You have been saying that several times. Oh, yes, I will start tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to start my dream job tomorrow. I'm going to study tomorrow. I'm going to read 50 or start reading one book tomorrow. And it have never worked before. You have been rescheduling things, replaying those things, and you have never worked in your life. So we're about to tell you what procrastination does and how you can be able to overcome them tonight. So we want to say, keep following us as we go along. Now, I want to ask you the last question. I want to ask you this last question. I want to ask you how many goals are still waiting because you delay action? There are a lot of goals that are still waiting because you delay action. So many things that you're supposed to accomplish even before this 2026, even before this 2026, they are still waiting for you. They are waiting for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, procrastination. Let's talk about procrastination. Let's define it according to what we have here, according to our research. Now, procrastination is the habit of delaying important tasks despite knowing there will be negative circumstances. You know that there will be negative circumstances, right? You are aware of those things. You are aware of those things. You are aware that whenever you delay, there will be failure. If you delay those things that you're supposed to do, if you delay your reading, if you will not read your notes, whatever lesson that your lecturer will give you, if you will not read them, I'm telling you that there will be failure because when your lecturer will draw question for you to answer, or maybe they give you an exam, let's say they are giving you an exam, you don't expect yourself to answer according to what you did not study. You don't expect yourself to answer according to what you did not study. So now, procrastination, it is what? Laziness. It is often fear, doubt, distraction, or lack of clarity. That's what happened. Procrastination, sometimes you may feel like you are very lazy. No, I will tell you that it's not because you are lazy. That's why you are postponing those things. No, you are not lazy. The thing that is happening to you is that you have the fear. You don't want to fail. The reason some people are not starting businesses is because they don't want to fail. You are judging yourself so much. You are afraid. You have the fear that if you put your money in this particular business, you will fail. You put your money in this particular business, you will fail. That's what making you to delay. It's not that you are lazy. It's not that you don't have the mindset to do the particular thing. You have it in mind. You are not lazy. The only thing that is suffering you right now is because you have fear. Number two is doubt. You are doubting yourself so much. Doubting yourself so much. Do you think if I start this particular business, I will earn a lot of profit? You are doubting yourself. You doubt your ability. You feel like maybe there are a lot of businesses in the world. It means that when you start business, it won't grow. No, that's not true. That's not true. You have your own space. You have your own capacity. You have your own potential that you're supposed to use, ladies and gentlemen. That you're supposed to use. You have that. Everyone on this heavens, everyone on this heavens have their own potential. God created everyone for a purpose. So if you allow some doubt to kill your purpose and leave you empty-handed, that you will never accomplish any of your goals, then you are lying to yourself. You are causing your generation to also fail because what will happen to the generation is what will happen to you now. What happened to you now is what going to happen to you, to your generation. Yes. So number three is distraction. It's not because you can't start a particular thing at a moment. You can't start to do what you're supposed to do at the moment. The only thing that is holding on to you is distraction. I want to tell you that distraction is very, very dangerous. Something that you're supposed to do within just a daytime, it will take you 1 week to complete a particular thing. Why? Because you are distracted. Your mind, your mind is not focused. Your mind is not focused. You are too distracted in a way that you can't keep your mind focused anymore. So what I want you to do is that I want you to keep following tonight. You're going to understand something. So you are not delaying the projects. You're supposed to complete a project within just 1 hour. You're supposed to do a project proposal within just 1 hour. But what is holding on to you is that you are distracted. Your mind is not focused. You are saying, if I supposed to, let's say, you're supposed to write a project to a particular company or organization or any other NGOs around. But what is holding you is because you think that the NGO might not accept your proposal, or there are a lot of people, there are a lot of, let's say, there are a lot of competent people, there are a lot of competent project proposal who have written theirs. So it means that if you write yours, it won't be accepted. No, that's not true. That's not true, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you to understand that procrastination is also lack of clarity. You lack clarity. You lack clarity. You lack clarity. The reason you are not doing those things is because you lack the clarity to do it. You don't have the full idea on some of those things that you want to do. That's why you are procrastinating. It's not because you are lazy, it's because you don't have the clarity of what you're about to start. Yes. So we are going through tonight. Now we're going to talk about the causes of procrastination. Let's talk about the causes of procrastination. One of the causes of procrastination is what? Fear of failure. You are too afraid to fail. You are too afraid to fail. The reason you are delaying some of those things is because you are afraid to fail. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that get up, wake up, take the bold step, take the bold step and begin to do those things. Remember, if you always succeed in everything and you don't fail, it means you are not learning your lesson. It means you are not learning your lesson. So failure should not be an option to post up to your destiny. Your destiny must be fulfilled. Your destiny must be fulfilled. That's it. You don't need to be thinking like, oh, what am I going to achieve if I begin to do this thing? What do you think I'm going to get? Oh my God, what I say? What I say right there? What I say? I want you to wake up. Believe in yourself that you can do it. One of the causes of procrastination is the fear of sources. The fear of sources. Fear of sources. What do we mean by fear of sources, ladies and gentlemen? So if you know that, you can also write it in the comment section. If you know that you are learning something, you can write in the comment section. So I want you to understand that someone will be thinking like, what do you mean by I'm afraid to succeed? Sometimes what the blessing that you're supposed to receive, you are also afraid to have it. Do you know that? Some people, their blessing is supposed to receive. The reason they are procrastinating some of these things is because the sources, what they are about to achieve, it might be more than them. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are learning something new tonight, or wherever you'll be watching this podcast from. Number three is lack of discipline. Hmm. Lack of discipline. So what causes procrastination is not something like maybe you don't have the full potential to do some of the things that you're supposed to do. You have them all. You have them all. But what also makes you to delay is that you are not disciplined enough. You are not disciplined enough. Discipline yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Discipline yourself. I know it is difficult. I know it is difficult. Growth does not happen in comfort. Learn this today. And always you are hearing it. But some of you know it. You are not focusing on this thing. Growth does not happen in comfort. So you have to discipline yourself. If you're going to wake up every day, you read a book, every day you read at least 20 pages of a book, every day you are disciplining yourself. So if you will read 20 pages of book every day, tell me 20 pages times 5 is what? 100 pages. 100 pages times 4 is 400 pages. 400 pages times 2 is 800 pages. Calculate those things and know that you will be achieving what you're going to be achieving. Remember, whenever you read, your mind open to new things, new words, new thoughts. You begin to think beyond the way you used to think before, because you are reading and coming across also new words. You want to become that great speaker. You want to become that great communicator, that great writer. One of the things writers always do is that they read books, they purchase books, they purchase books. The reason you are not growing is because you have never disciplined yourself. I want you to discipline yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Discipline yourself. It is difficult, but that's where growth comes alive. That's where growth comes alive. So now, let's look at distraction. One of the causes of procrastination is what? Distraction, like social media, TV, unnecessary calls. You will scroll all day on Facebook. You are scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, chatting, replying to everyone's messages. Then what you're supposed to achieve for a day, you will not achieve. Then why? Because you are distracted. Because you are distracted. Because you are distracted. I want to tell you this. I always bring up a topic that may have affected me one way or the other. So if I'm telling you that procrastination does this thing, it means that I have experienced it before. Procrastination delay me in a lot of things. Something I'm supposed to achieve long time ago, I was delayed because I was procrastinating them. It's not because I was too lazy, because I did not discipline myself, because I allowed distraction to take over my life. I was too distracted, ladies and gentlemen. I was distracted. Before starting this podcast today, I started doing something way back online on Facebook. I was using Facebook at first, but I allowed a lot of unnecessary calls, unnecessary messages, replying, scrolling on Facebook, or following all kinds of dramas. Following all kinds of dramas. That's what makes me today. I'm telling you that procrastination is very, very dangerous. Don't allow it in your life. Whenever you allow procrastination, that means that you are leading yourself to a failure. You are leading yourself to fail. You are leading yourself to fail, ladies and gentlemen. Don't allow procrastination into your life. Now, sometimes we don't procrastinate because we are weak. We procrastinate because we are afraid. Effect of procrastination. Let's talk about the effect of procrastination, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is powerful. This is very powerful that we need to talk about. Effect of procrastination. So whenever you procrastinate, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you procrastinate, this is what happens. You miss opportunities. Whenever you procrastinate, you miss opportunities. Miss opportunities. Miss opportunities, stress and anxiety, low self-confidence. Low self-confidence, financial delay. Financial delay is what affects, is what is, those are the effects of procrastination. Broken trust, people stop relying on you. You see that? Whenever you procrastinate things, people will not trust you anymore because someone wants you to do something for them immediately. You might have the potential in you. You might feel yourself that you are over these things. It means that you have the ability to do them. You know it within yourself. But one thing that is holding you is you are always saying, I will do it later. I will do it later. Let me tell you how to overcome procrastination in one of the simplest ways. I'm part of a prayer organization, part of campus programs, and all of that. So whenever my leaders, whenever they call and say, yes, Victor, we want to prepare this letter for us, they are not telling you that we want it in this ring of time, but they just told you that, oh, we want this letter from you now. Then you will be like, oh, sir, I'm sorry. I'm kind of very busy right now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do the letter later and forward it to you. No, no. Sometimes when we research things, it makes us so much weak to implement them. While I am doing something, although it is important for myself, but when my leader call me and say, yes, Victor, I need this letter from you. In the next 5 minutes, how long? In the next 5 minutes, or maybe 30 minutes, I do the letter very quick and submit, send a letter to them very quick. Always, whenever they call, whenever they are in need of something, they call. Now I should implement it. I don't waste time. I do it very fast. And that's what make by the grace of God many people are trusting me to do things for them because I don't like to delay with things too much. I don't like it. I know what delaying things have cost me. I know what procrastination has cost me. So I don't want to allow procrastination into my life anymore. So one of the effects of procrastination is regret. You regret. Statement to emphasize. Now, procrastination doesn't just delay tasks, it delays destiny. Procrastination it does not just delay tasks, it delays destiny. So if you're supposed to be out there tomorrow within the next 5 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, but you have been procrastinating a lot of things, you have been delaying. I want to tell you that, ladies and gentlemen, It's going to affect your destiny and also going to delay your destiny. Now, today's is our first podcast, and it's a live podcast. We also going to be dropping some videos and all of that. We're going to be dropping some videos, podcast videos on our YouTube channel. So today being the first day, we want to say thank you for joining. Before we go to our next part, we want to say thank you for joining. If you will see this video, if you come across this video right after this, we want you to share with people so that they can watch as well. Okay. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about how to overcome procrastination. How to overcome procrastination. Break tasks into small pieces. Let me tell you something. Big goals are scary. Small steps are manageable. Big goals are scary. You have the biggest dreams. You have the biggest dreams to accomplish. You have those big dreams. You want to accomplish them. But I want to tell you that what makes you to accomplish those big dreams is that what makes you to achieve those big dreams are the smaller step that you will take. The smaller step that you will take will make you to accomplish them. You want to start a business? Yes. You will not start business today and begin to own a store, or maybe begin to order goods from China, begin to order goods from around the world. But you have to start a small step is what? Manageable. Small steps are what? Manageable. So if you take the small step, it is manageable as well. You can manage that, because before you can get to the top, you have to start from down. Before getting to the top, you have to start from down. You have to start from down. So you are not just going to achieve something that's supposed to take you a whole year, maybe in just 1 week time. That's not possible now. It is not also possible. It is not possible. Number 2 steps I'm going to show you how to overcome procrastination is what? Apply the 5-minute rule. 5-minute rule. 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I will just do this for 5 minutes. Most time you continue. So you can discipline yourself as a reader. Say every day you're going to read for 5 minutes. Every day you read for 5 minutes. Every day you read for 5 minutes. Guess what? The outcome of that, you will see yourself someday you will go above 5 minutes. You will go above 5 minutes because you have disciplined yourself to that reading already. It means you are disciplining yourself to that reading. And you're going to work for you. It's going to work for you. It's going to work for you. The 5-minute rules, is very important. Now, you cannot start doing something that you have never been doing before and begin to burden yourself, make it so bulky, make it so heavy in a way that you might not be able to accomplish them in time. You might not be able to accomplish them in time. So what you do is that you start it little by little, bit by bit. So it's going to work for you. Sometimes you will see yourself reading that you didn't even plan to read because it is a habit already. It has become your habit. Number three is remove. How to overcome procrastination. You remove distractions. Put phone on silent. Close unnecessary apps. Close unnecessary apps. Some of those friends that are not adding value to you, you also need to stop talking to them. You need to stop going around them. If you allow too much of distracted friends, they will always distract you. If you are with someone, you are behind the friends, you are friendly with anybody who are distracted, they will distract you because the person does not have a destination. They don't know where they are going. They don't know where they are heading to. They don't know where they are heading to. So that's the reason if you are behind them, your dreams, your destiny will be delayed. You also have to put phone on silent whenever you're about to read, most especially in this digital age right now. When you're about to read, when you're about to read or study for an exam, I advise you to keep your phone away. To keep your phone away. You know, I remember a lecturer these few days, he has been in some way very much proactive when it comes to restricting students for not using their device or their mobile phones in class. And some of them feel that the lecturer is giving them bad punishment. I said, no, this is very good. This is very good. It is even wrong while your lecturer is teaching and you are playing on your phone, chatting with people. At the end, you will not get the exact marks that you're supposed to get because if you will notice that the lecturer is going to draw or maybe come up with the questions, the lecturer is going to come up with the questions for an explanation in the classroom. What will you get? What will you put on the paper? You are not going to put anything on that paper, definitely nothing you are going to put in. So what you do is that you either put your phone on silent or you switch it off. Number three, number four is what set goals. Set goals, deadlines. You have to set deadlines for your goals. So if you want to accomplish a particular thing, always set deadlines for them. I did not just say today I'm coming out to start this podcast. I say I'm going to start it today, Saturday, February 14, 2026. It was a plan. I planned that. I planned to do it. I planned to do it. I had a schedule for it. So I was always being reminded because I have a particular thing to accomplish. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is that one thing that you want to do, that you want to accomplish, that you want to have? What is that one thing? I want you to set deadlines. Any instruction that does not have a deadline or any other thing that does not have a deadline, you don't have time for it because you feel that you still have enough time to do it. You still have enough time to do it. So we say deadlines create urgencies. That is what deadline does. Whenever you set deadline for a particular thing that you're supposed to do, it will be very urgent for you to have them done. That is what deadline does. Deadline creates urgency. Deadlines create urgency. Deadlines creates urgency. I repeat, deadlines create urgency. So whenever you set deadline for a particular thing, it means that you are telling yourself, I have to accomplish this particular thing for this season. For this season. The reason I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that the reason you are seeing great speakers, they are doing exceptionally well, is because they always set deadlines to what they're supposed to do. You can't write a book if you don't tell yourself that you're supposed to write that particular book within 1 month time, 5 weeks, maybe 1 week, 3 weeks, or more. So this is how you set a deadline when you're about to read a book. When you're about to read a book, this is how you set deadlines. You should know the structure of that particular book, know how many chapters you are going to use in your book, know how many words that you are going to use in your book, so you structure them very well. So if you say you want to write a book that contains 5,000 words and they have 7 days in a week, so you can examine this and say that, okay, say they have 7 days in a week. What I'm going to do is that every day I make sure I write 500 words. 500 words. Is 500 words even small? But I'm just assuming something for you. I'm not telling you exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm just giving you the pathway of how you're supposed to do it. So you can set it that way. Number 5 is what? Accountability. Tell someone your goal. Sometimes the reason we are not too curious or maybe serious about accomplishing our goals is because we are not accountable. We are not accountable. Many people check up on me. I have mentors that check up on me. Oh, Victor, how's the organization doing? I say, well, we are trying by the grace of God. Yes, oh yes, Momo Global Action Initiative. Oh yes, Jorpolleh Talks is about to start podcast. And Jorpolleh Talks are already started uploading some motivational videos on their YouTube channel. Someone check out on me. Oh, when you're about to start this podcast, please share the link. I want to follow. Be accountable. Accountability is very important. Whenever you are not accountable, you become very unserious at something. When you want to accomplish certain things, you have to be accountable. Be accountable. Let people know what you are doing. Not all things people will know, definitely, but at least let people know what you are doing exactly as well. Let people know what you are doing. Now, the last one, how to overcome procrastination, is replace perfection with what? Progress. Done is better than perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? Replace perfection with progress. Once you have done something, it's better than being perfect with that particular thing. It's better. It is better. It is better. I want you to write, if you come across this video, I want you to write in the comment section. I want you to write this. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Now, let me tell you what this sentence means or what this statement means. It means that whatever you will do, it is better than telling yourself, I will do it better tomorrow. That's what it means exactly. Because when you are done with a particular thing, if there is a mistake, you will learn from your mistakes and grow from your mistakes. Definitely, you will learn from your mistakes and grow from your mistakes. So how do you get perfect in doing something if you don't start doing it immediately? How do you get perfect in something if you don't start doing it immediately, ladies and gentlemen? I want you to know that when you are about to accomplish something of your life, start doing it. Done is better than perfect. It is better for you to have it completed than for it to be very much perfect. The little thing that you are doing right now, do it willingly, do it diligently. So now, action builds confidence. I'm sorry. How to apply it daily? How can you apply those things? How to overcome procrastination? How do you apply those exercises that we talk about? Those things that we talk about, we listed. Give practical, give practical daily strategy. Now, read three important tasks every morning. Hmm. Every morning, read something that you're supposed to have it completed that particular day. Do you know what I do? I wake up every morning. I pray. I pray. I wake up every morning. I pray. Come up with three important tasks that you're supposed to complete a day. That is one thing. I pray. I read my Bible. I pray. I read my Bible. That is one of the ways. Now, make sure and tell yourself that you're going to do a particular thing at the right time. Since I began my university, I told myself that let me go to school very early. And when I begin to delay about going to school early, there was a negative side of that. Remember, we talked about from the beginning, we talked about the negative side of procrastinating. Whenever you procrastinate, there's a negative consequence waiting for you. So when I started, I told myself that I'm going to be on campus very early. But at some points, I begin to delay. And what makes me to overcome that is because every day now I begin to tell myself I have to be on campus this time. I have to be on campus this time. I have to be on campus in time. Yes. Write three important tasks. Number one, wake up early to pray. Number two, in the morning, you have an exercise to be done to exercise your body. Number three, you wake up and start a book project. There's a book that you're supposed to write. Start a book project. Or maybe go to your job. Go to your job. Do the hardest task first. Track your progress. You see that? And also celebrate small wins. So whenever you accomplish something on a daily basis, I want you to celebrate them. I want you to celebrate and say, yes, I made it. Yes, I overcame. Yes, yes, I can do it better than this. Once I was able to do this particular thing today, it means I can do it. You can do it, ladies and gentlemen. You can do it. You have the power. Action builds confidence. Waiting builds fear. So whenever you take action, you are building your confidence. But when you wait, you are building fear. You are making yourself look so afraid of what you're supposed to accomplish. Oh yes. I can also reply to your question in the comment section. So I want to tell you that I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Thank you for following, and thank you for your support. Thank you for your love and support. We really appreciate this tonight, and we don't take this for granted. Today is the first day of our live podcast. We come again next week, Saturday. I want to leave you with these words. Your future is waiting for your action. Start before you are ready. Start before you feel confident. Start today. So I want to leave this question with you. I want to leave this question with you. What have you been postponing? What action will you take today? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you again. Thank you for joining, and we really appreciate this. This is so amazing. I feel so excited accomplishing this part, this dream in 2026, coming off with this live podcast. And with your love and support, sharing our videos, commenting our videos, liking our videos. These are things that will motivate us to do more. These are things that will motivate us to do more. We are going to keep uploading videos, keep motivating you through podcasts, keep educating you through podcasts. Remember, Jorpolleh Talks is about education, faith, and leadership, purpose, all of that. So we are encouraging you to keep following Jorpolleh Talks on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. So we say thank you. Thank you for following us. Thank you so much tonight. Bye. Mm.